Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, about to start game number 3, the decisive tiebreaker between Rocky Carson and Alvaro Beltran. Carson will get the serve. He scored 1 more point, and then Beltran will receive. JP, what are your thoughts here? What has to happen? Obviously, Rocky Carson has the momentum. He won the second game. He has better momentum. What do you think has to happen? What is your outcome?
Well, I really see Rocky winning this one. First of all, Alvaro's looking a little hurt. He's got the tape on his knee, comes into the court late for the second game, or for the third game. Think he's going to receive a warning here from head referee Scott McClellan. But I think Rocky just looks so focused, so mentally and physically toned, in shape. He looks good, and he's playing against a good player, but I think he'll be able to take this one in game 3. What do you think?
Well, listen, again, the momentum favors Rocky Carson right now since he wants the second game. But still, I think one of the things that keeps in mind is readiness. I know Alvaro has a tape on his left knee. He played Jake Brennebeck earlier. He didn't have that. I don't know if it's bothering him or it's something new. But we have to keep in mind, the longer the game, the better it is for Rocky Carson.
Yep. So we just got word there from head referee Scott McClellan. Alvaro will receive a technical, so he will start the game at -1 for entering the court late, taking too much time in between the second and third game. So we're going to start the second game here. Rocky with a short serve, second serve coming up.
Rocky Carson to the serve. So what that means, JP, is that Alvaro Beltran needs to score 12 points to win this game.
That's right.
Carson, another point.
From Rocky. Alvaro will have his first chance in the box to score some points here. 0 serving 2.
Alvaro Beltran with a Beltran serve to the right. Carson overhead. Alvaro. Big setup there. Carson in the front. Alvaro diving. Can't get to it. Side out Carson.
So at the beginning of this match, Dean talked a little bit about the things to watch out for, the important things going into this game. One of them being, the serves. Whose serve is going to be better? We saw in the first game, Beltran's serve, keeping Rocky on that right side, the wallpaper lob serve, putting him in better court position, gave him that win. And then in the second game, Rocky Carson changing up those Z serves a little bit to keep Beltran on his heels and not knowing where that ball is going. What kind of a difference did that make, the serves in that second game?
Well, I've been telling throughout the match, I would really love to see Rocky drive serve more, but, he's not doing it. Alvaro isn't doing it either. Alvaro's keeping it simple, between his famous Beltran to the right and the left also. But, we'll see. I mean, yes, I agree. The serve is going to make a lot of difference now.
Yeah, and that goes directly into my next question about the pace of the game, which is the other thing that we talked about. It's really going to come down to which player has to move more. Rocky Carson was able to move Alvaro in that second game. Now Alvaro looking a little bit tired, and Rocky's in control 3-0. What kind of a factor does that play?
Well, see, the referee called a skip, and it's appealed. It appeals. And yes, both of the line judges disagree with the referee. Beltran to the serve. So -1, serving 3. Beltran has to score 12 points to win this game. So delay of game technical was called by referee Scott McClellan. So now Beltran is at 0. 0 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard. Carson overhead. Beltran seeing shot there. Carson ceiling shot as well. Beltran. Is he going to make it look easy? Carson from the back. Carson. What a rally. Beltran. Smoothing it out. Beltran. Oh.
Wow.
The crowd loves it.
Great rally there.
The crowd loves it.
So, again, we see these two players in their two different styles. Rocky Carson hitting the deep ball, making his opponent move away out of the center court. Beltran tracking the ball well, using the pinches, using the sidewalls to his advantage.
Towel timeout by Service Master Restore. Mr. Frank Catalano, we salute you. So 1 serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard. Referee Scott McClellan calling this match. Side judges, Eduardo Portillo on the left, Gerardo Franco on the right.
Another one? No, he had 2 already. I got technical. I get a technical right away, and he gets 2 warnings. Wow.
See, the thing that Alvaro said to the referee is that why does Rocky get 2 warnings and I get a technical right away? Listen, I just hope, JP, that Alvaro turns that run and that momentum into something positive.
Yeah, I mean,
Beltran.
we see him on a run now. He scored 3 points in a row, but he started at -1, so the score is 2 serving 3.
Let's just go if he takes that energy, that momentum to his benefit. Carson going overhead. Set up there. Alvaro Beltran. Carson, C-serve. Beltran skipping that ball.
And as we've moved now from the first game to the second game to the third game, we've seen progressively Beltran hit more and more skip shots from game to game.
Rocky Carson, again, on the left. C-serve, consistent now, Carson. Alvaro trying to smooth it over. Good pass. Carson. Can't get to it, Beltran. Another point for Carson. So 5 serving 2 now. The headpan scoreboard slowly but surely. Rocky Carson creeping away, up by 3.
Yeah, so at what point here, if you're Beltran, do you say, okay, got to stop the momentum, take a timeout, and reset?
If Carson scores 1 more point here, I think this is it. This is where Beltran should really take into consideration asking for a timeout, but just like that, Beltran puts it away, side out. Now 2 serving 5 on the headpan scoreboard. Beltran. Carson. No exchange there. Side out there, Rocky Carson puts it away.
We have a full house here Friday evening in Laurel, Maryland at the Valentine Open. Quarterfinal matchup, our second of the night, Rocky Carson, Beltran.
It is packed. Skip shot there, Carson, another point. So 6 serving 2 in the headpan scoreboard. Carson 4 points over Alvaro. Carson from the back wall. Set up right there. Alvaro touching it. Skip shot there. Another point for Carson.
Skip. That's 5 skips already here in the 3rd game. Twice as many as what he had in the 1st game alone. And Beltran will take a timeout.
So JP, what are your thoughts here? I mean, Alvaro is down by 5. Adjustments. What does he need to do to get back in this game?
Well, I definitely think that timeout was a great idea. He's got to stop the momentum, regain control. His problem right now is he's skipping so many shots. He needs to take his time, plant his feet, hit smart shots, not necessarily kill the ball every time, but force Rocky Carson to move out of the center of the court and take control of the center of the court again.
Well, I agree. I mean, one of the key things here that I always said, Rocky Carson, he dominates the center of the court. He's always dominating on the dotted line. And the key to defeating Carson, at least for me, is not only just serve him well, but get him out of the center court. He's dominating. He's clearly positioned as always on offense. So if you can get Rocky out of there, you got a better shot of beating him. If you don't, lights out.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think another major difference here is going to be where that ball is placed. If Rocky can push it farther into the back of the court, that's where he's found the most success, hitting the down the line, the cross-court shots. Well, Beltran has had the most success in the front of the court, hitting those short pinches and controlling the front of that court. So if it's anywhere in the middle or the back end of the court, I think Rocky's just going to run away with it. Beltran has to force Rocky to play out of his comfort zone and move the ball to the front of the court.
Well, Carson is 4 points away of closing this match and finishing. Carson on the left. Beltran. Ceiling shot there. Carson. Back. Wow, Carson. Point.
Another point there. Rocky Carson 3 points away from moving on to the
everybody
semifinals.
Watching us here, IRT Live, please like and share our feed. Like and share. Carson gets a setup and take it. Beltran. Wow.
There's that.
Side out, steals the ball.
Oh, great get there from Rocky. Oh,
Wow.
and another one. The crowd loves it here. Rocky's going to be back in the box.
Well, what a great rally there by these two gentlemen.
Yeah.
But Rocky getting the best of it. Rocky with the serve. 3 points away. Ceiling shot. Beltran goes for ceiling shot as well. Carson gonna go for it, shooting. Beltran gets a setup. Beltran running to the back. Rocky Carson missing that shot. Beltran gets a break. I honestly thought, JP, that stance by Rocky was going to put the ball away, but he didn't.
Yeah, that's a huge momentum shift for Beltran there. Rocky skips that, only his 3rd skip so far in this 3rd game.
Carson, ceiling shot. Beltran putting that ball away beautifully. So 3 serving 8 in the head pin scoreboard. We got on deck Kane Wazelenchuk and Mario Mercado. As soon as this match is over, they'll start warming up. Beltran. Carson. Wow, kill shot there by Carson. Great shot.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that Mario Mercado, Kane Wazelenchuk game. That matchup coming up next, that should be a really fast-paced, quick game.
That should be speed, that should be strength.
Yeah.
Alvaro, great overhead.
Replay called.
Can I appeal that? Can I appeal?
Beltran is going to appeal. And it is going to be called a side out. Both the sideline referees disagree with the ref's decision.
So Alvaro and Rocky exchanging some words here. I agree with the side judges to overrule the referee. Rocky.
Another skip from Alvaro Beltran.
Alvaro, really, such effort. Appeals, and he skipped the ball. An easy shot there. He usually doesn't miss.
Yeah, he's now at 6 skips in this third game alone. Second serve coming up here from Rocky.
Second serve. Rocky from the left. Is he going to go for the C? Yes, he is. Little setup there. Gonna take the shot up top. Carson, good shoot. Point there by Carson. Now Carson leading 9, serving 3 in the headpan scoreboard. 2 points away from closing in on this match and putting it in the books. Wow, it seems that the further we go, the more people are here to watch this match.
Yeah, every time I turn around, there's a couple more people. This place is packed, and they love what they are seeing. A nice and loud crowd here in Laurel, Maryland.
Point, Carson. Now Carson with his first match point.
So if Carson scores a point here, he will move on to the semifinals to play Samuel Murray tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Carson. Beltran. And Carson.
Skip ball, and that'll do it here in the quarterfinals. Rocky Carson moves on to play Samuel Murray tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Well, the winner of this match tomorrow, as you said, 11 a.m. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. We will be back shortly with Kane Wazelenchuk, the #1 player on tour, versus Mario Mercado right now. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back on IRT Live for JP Edwards and Fabio Soto, Pablo Frage. This is us. Stay tuned.
You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Sacrifice. Fearless. Passion.
You have to be a little crazy.
The ball's moving up to 200 miles an hour. I'm trying to push it to 3.